the 2025 edition of the 36-day manifestation, marathon and goal setting masterclass, which we have changed to 36-day manifestation and future design mastery. It's going to start on the 16th of December. And for 36 days till the 27th of January, we're going to have breaks in between. Breaks, exercises, rests in between those 36 days. So what I want to do is, we want to have more or less like a 40-day countdown. Magic greetings. 40, so this is a 40-day countdown. So from Sunday, we're going to start having 40-day countdown to the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery. Thank you. The hashtag is, okay, can we all use this hashtag? Hashtag 36-day manifestation. UK show, good evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Machi. Hashtag 36-day manifestation. Everything you're going to be hearing from me moving forward is I'm going to teach less and trigger you more, even as I trigger myself. I'll teach less, trigger more. So if you want to be triggered to your greatness, to your authentic self, the session of today and subsequent sessions, they are for you. Because for a lot of us, it is not that we don't have it in us. It is just that we are reluctant. We have become so redundant. We have become so passive to the point where we have forgotten completely who we are. A lot of people who have forgotten who you are. And as I speak to you, I'm speaking to myself. I am someone who I pay attention to things a lot. Especially when I go out, I'm paying attention to all the details. And one of the things I told myself today is that I need to expand my network of friends who are above the law. Yes, the last 9 years of my life, from 2017 to 2025, I didn't do badly in the area when it comes to my relationship quadrant, but I didn't do well enough. Between 2026 and 2034, I am going to have more friends who are above the law. People want to claim patriotism, holy. You just have one friend who is above the law, and you will see how sweet life is. I'm not saying you go out there and intentionally commit crime. There are people who don't pass through the normal protocols or anything. You must know that. Yes. And not just in Nigeria. There are people, people are your greatest assets. For some of us, somebody was talking to me this afternoon. A lot of you know the person, and she was telling me how she was. I was chatting with my governor, and I was telling him, I'm not like this. This lady is actually chatting with her governor, and like she's chatting with her next door neighbor. I don't know why I'm starting with this, but this is the one that has touched me recently. It touched me, and where someone is talking this is not like the person is making it up. Elarina, thank you. He knows everybody everywhere. Oh, they are not flying one particular day to a particular place. Don't worry, I know people in so place who will make this happen, but they are not flying that day. I say no. Like, wow. Wow. 2026 to 2034. I salute your divinity. See, I've been saying this to you. The next decade, a decade in numerology is 9 years, not 10. So when I say the next decade, I mean the next 9 year cycle. And the next 9 year cycle is for masters and builders. It's not for people who are commanding 0.1% result offline in their reality, in real life, but they fake it like they are commanding. Greetings, Mrs. Oluremi. But they pretend like they are commanding such a huge result. The next 9 years is not for those people. The next 9 years is for real builders, real movers and shakers, people who have real influence in their industry, people who don't have to knock the door. The hotel that I am currently right now, the former vice president is also in this same hotel. And we flew together, and when I sat and I was looking at him when he entered the business class, and then he sat down, and I was just looking at him. And we got, when we all arrived, we were good, and he came to this hotel. And whilst we were trying to get our key at the counter, is it counter now? What's it in the column? We're trying to get our key at the reception. He didn't have to knock any door. Greetings, Miss Oluremi. He didn't have to knock any door. He didn't have to go through any protocol. Everything was open for him. He was just going. And I studied that whole process and journey. And I was like, because let me be honest with you. There are people in this life who don't have to go through protocol. They don't have to go through any protocol. These are the people. You need some of this kind of people in your life. People who are above the law. People who are above the law. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm starting with this evening. That's what I'm starting with. Protocols, obey them. And the man walked past me, and I looked at him and said, how is it going, sir? And he said, fine. But he was just going. No need for anybody to check his bag. No need. You need friends like that. Even if you are not like that, you need those kind of friends and contacts and relationships in your life. Because when you have such people in your life, the journey of life becomes very easy. So this evening we're going to look at 2017 to 2025, the 9 years you wasted, and how to reclaim the next 9. Now, for some people, when they look at their life, the last 9 years of their life, they are not proud of what they see. Look at the last 9 years of their life. They are sad about the experiences, the trajectory of those 9 years. Rookie said 2017 was the year she was diagnosed with cancer. Some people, they've achieved a lot in the last 9 years, but something tells them there is more. Something tells them there is more. And those are the people that these triggering sessions are for. Either you feel that you are not proud of your life in the last 9 years, or you feel that you've done a lot but there is more. This session is for you. And we're going to have a lot of these triggering sessions, because my desire is to awaken, is to guide as many souls as possible who feel that they are stuck, who feel unfulfilled, who are unsatisfied with the last 9 years, and those who have achieved a lot, but then they know that there is more. Count yourself fortunate to be living in such a time as this. Honestly, count yourself very, very privileged that you are alive at a time when the world is moving into singularity. You are alive and you are living in this time in history, right? When it is essence that matters. Grand Rising World Solutions, it is your essence that, so you are living in a century where you are all that matter. Jama, good evening. So this is I am going to confront you with the reality of the times that we live in, first and foremost. I'm going to open your eyes to your complacency, how you have been passive, how that the reason why things are not the way you expect them to be is because you are not taking aligned actions. It's not that something really serious is going on, but you are the one who is not moving. You are expecting God to move before you move. I'm going to make a lot of people very uncomfortable because you need to be uncomfortable first. You need to be angry with yourself. One of my friends told me, he said he locked himself. I asked him, where are you? He told me he traveled. So he told me, I didn't travel. So where were you? He said, I locked myself in my house for 1 week. And I was mad at myself for 1 week. I said, that's a good one. I said, so what came out of the anger? And he started telling me. The first thing he told me is stupidity of the past and foolishness. And the opportunities he missed, and how he was waiting for things to be perfect, for the conditions to be perfect before moving. He was highlighting everything to me, and I was saying, well, it's true. I told you, 2012. This is someone I've known for decades. 2012, I told you. 2015, I told you. So look at, but that 1 week has caused a shift in his mentality. That's what has happened to him. So the first question I want you to ask yourself as we begin this journey is, what were your dreams in 2017? Please, you are going to need a journal and a pen. This is going to be this journey will be a journey of journaling. This is pre-36-day manifestation and future design mastery. And it's going to be a provocative, triggering, sometimes uncomfortable session. And journaling is a very great way to respond to sessions like this. Because the answer to every question you are asking is in you. The solution to every problem that you are crying about, the solution is inside you. The moment you gain clarity, you become creative. Creative solution. You know exactly what to do. What were your dreams in 2017? What were your dreams in 2017? What a very inspiring story from Wookie. I've told you before, I said, there is one testimony that I have. It's my own testimony. And that testimony further proves to me that I am actually living what I am teaching. But I will not share that. I will share that testimony in January 2020. Because let me tell you something. My experience of the last 2 months or so, I should not be sitting down here and talking to you. I don't want to digress. Let's. But you're going to hear it. You're going to hear the testimony. Fun. What were your dreams? Vaughn, greetings. In 2017. What were those plans and those goals that you wrote down or you thought about in 2017? Thank you, Miss Judy. Who were you in 2017? Personalize these questions and write them in your journal and ask yourself, what were my dreams in 2017? Who was I in 2017? What did you promise yourself in 2017 that by now you should have become? What did you promise yourself in 2017 that by now you should have become that which you promised yourself? Because 2017 to 2025 is a 9-year cycle, a whole 9 years gone. Gone like that. Some people were 25 years old in 2025. Now they are 34 years old. They don't even know it that they are already 34. I'm not trying to put pressure on you. I want to trigger you and make you uncomfortable. So you can know that all you have is time. People say they don't have time, but all you have is time. You have time. You are just mismanaging time. By virtue of the things that you give your attention to. Greetings, Daniela. 2017 to 2025 is another completed cycle. Jamie, what's your name? Don't talk about, don't use those words here. Struggle. You are not struggling. So 2017, 2025 is another karmic cycle completed. And there are consequences. So the realities you see in your life right now are the consequences of the seeds that you planted in 2017, 2018. Now, a lot of people, you are reaping. This is the harvest. Whatever results you are seeing in your life they are the harvest of the last 9 years. It's the harvest of the last 9 years. The poor decisions, they are the harvest of the last 9 years. All the procrastination of the last 9 years, they have become your reality now. Yes. I will do it tomorrow, I will do it today, I will do it. It's not ready. I don't feel good about it. What will people say? They have become, because see, manifestation is actually creation. When you say manifestation, you're not discovering, you are creating. That's what you're doing. So the moment you embark on the journey of creation, you're already manifesting. So manifestation is not waiting to attract something. No. You must become, and then you start creating. You start engaging. You start enforcing. You start taking aligned action. That's what manifestation is. So all the thoughts, all the actions, all the procrastination of 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, they are now manifesting as today's reality. So you see people say, time has moved so fast. Some people were 40 in 2017. Guess how old they are now? 49. Some people were 50 in 2017. How old are they now? 59. Some people were 60 in 2017. How old are they now? 69 years old. By 2034, please add 9 years to your age. Add 9 years to your age. So time doesn't necessarily move fast. We are the ones moving slowly. We are the ones not managing time effectively. We are the ones not doing the right thing at the right time. Add 9 years to your age. Type it here. Don't be ashamed. If I add 9 years to my age, I'm like, God, I beg. Now ask yourself this question. After adding 9 years to your age, what will my life look like if nothing changes? By 2034, What will my life look like if nothing changes? If I don't take the necessary actions that I need to take? If I don't do the possible and leave the impossible for infinite intelligence? What will my life look like if nothing changes? If I am still faking it and lying to myself and pretending that I have results when I don't, what will my life look like if nothing changes by 2034, another 9-year cycle completed? This is not motivation, this is mathematics. I've told you, you have to use mathematical approach, scientific approach to deal with the challenges you have in your life. This is simple mathematics. Prayer marathon won't solve this problem. Add 9 years to your age. Add it to your age. And then ask yourself that question. What will my economy, for those who are part of the community or those who are going to join the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery, we're going to design the 4 quadrants of your life so you can see. Because if you are not doing well in the 4 quadrants of your life, if you are not doing well in 1, you are doing well in 3. It's still not. It has to be nothing missing, nothing broken. What will my life look like in the next 9 years if nothing changes in the quadrant of my money and my work? If I don't change my approach to work in the next 9 years, a lot of people, you are a graphic artist, you are doing website, you are in tech, you are a doctor, you are this and you are that. In the next 9 years, the dynamics of work would have changed. So if you don't do the things that you need to do now, what will your life look like in the next 9 years? Mathematics. Because if you don't master your cycle, you will repeat it. Because that's the whole idea of numbers, is repetition. So what are you repeating? What are you repeating? I know somebody who is a musician, one of the best writers. This guy, there were times that a lot of popular musicians were begging him to actually give them songs that he had written and produced, but he never promoted those music. And I'm talking about someone who in the last 20 years he's been doing this, but he never released any of his recorded songs. If you play his record, the songs he recorded 15 years ago today, it still sounds better than a lot of the songs that you are hearing now. But he never released any of those music. It's always about, there's something that is wrong with the music. There's something I need to fix. There's something I need to fix. After 1 year, he dumps that in his wardrobe. Another inspiration comes. He records a new one. Release it. No, there's something I need to fix. There's something I need to fix. Always looking for what is wrong with what he's doing. Always looking for what needs to be fixed. He doesn't know that the people who actually released, the people who stepped out, actually stepped out not knowing what they were doing. Nobody stepped out in perfection. Don't let people deceive you with this perfectionist ideology that they are not perfect. It's a lie. Nobody started their business with all the assurances they need and the confidence they needed. Some people started with fear and trembling, but courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to continue even when you are afraid. It is courage that kept them going. And this guy he recorded music. He He's waiting for the right time. A lot of people around me, they know me. I don't do that. When I want to do something, I do it. I will fix it as I move, as I progress. I will be fixing it. And I don't mind people saying that I am fixing it. I don't mind. The goal for me is not to show people that I am perfect, because I'm not, and nobody is. And I've seen how the fake people who are trying to claim they are perfect, in real life, they are not commanding no results. They are stuck because they want to create the impression of a perfect person. I don't give. Many of you have seen some of the flaws in what I do. Today, they had to force me. We made a post today, and the post showed an error of November 31st instead of October, and they were saying we should change. I said we should change it, and I said we made this post hours ago. What's the need? People will get it. I hardly fix things that is already out there. Don't worry, we'll fix it as we move. I'm not waiting for things to be perfect before I do it. This is why many people have not done nothing when it comes to their life in the next 9 years. They want everything to be perfect, because a lying teacher or coach has given them the impression that his own life is perfect, but it's a lie. And this guy he's recorded several music, spent money, but kept this music unreleased. A lot of people watching me right now, the reason you are an uncelebrated celebrity is because you have a lot of unreleased, unexecuted ideas that you should have implemented, you should have executed, but no, it must be perfect. Because you want to compete with those who have been doing it for 20 years. Yes. The release must be so. You want to release your music like Wizkid. Are you Wizkid? And then this young man recorded another music in 2023 or 2024 or so, and he kept it somewhere. If you hear the music, I'm a music executive. I play 7 instruments. I know the music industry I know a lot of musicians. I've done music before. I've owned a record label, so I can tell you for a fact that if I hear a music, that can top the chart, I know it. And I told him in 2024, so I said, release this song, put it out. He was still looking for the bass line. Is not sounding very well. If I want to release it, it must be like this, because he was comparing himself with the likes of those who have been doing this for 11 years, for 20 years, until he locked himself in his room for 1 week. Not that he's broke, he's making money from other things, but because music is in his soul. Music is in his soul contract. Music is in his soul's algorithm. There is something that is in your soul's algorithm. The next 9 years must be built on your North Star, your deeper why. What is in your soul's algorithm? I'm not saying you should drop your job. You can be doing your job, but there is something, there is a calling you have inside you that you are neglecting, because you want to make sure you fine-tune and brush it up and sharpen it, so that when it comes out like this, even if people who have been doing it for 50 years, they see you and they hear it, they'll be like, wow what? Wow what? And he did that until 9 years passed, and he's just waking up now. There are people in life that a time will come that it will be too late for them. Then they will start living in regrets. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And the greatest frustration, the greatest kind of unhappiness that people go through is regrets. 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, and you look back and you realize that you missed a lot of opportunities. You did not take advantage of a lot of opportunities that you had. You didn't leverage your privileges. You just lived through life. just trying to get by. You must not wait until it is too late. Thank you, Oche. You mustn't wait until it is too late. Because listen, the signs of stagnation, there is no such thing as stagnation. You are either experiencing a quantum leap or you are experiencing a quantum regression. You are either moving forward or you are going backward. There is nothing, all these prayers against the spirit of stagnation. This is why people are fooling themselves, thinking they are stagnant. You are not stagnant. Your life is going backward. You don't know. Chocolate, you said you are always feeling unfocused, but you are doing other things, but you don't feel fulfilled. This is the same problem you are having right now. You know that this is the same problem. You are already showing the symptoms of your problem. So you know your problem. Because you have sent this message to everybody here now. You are feeling unfocused. Because you are not focused here right now. Because you are branding your challenge as one special challenge. No, your problem is you are not stable. You are not focused. You don't pay attention. Now we are having this session. You are now talking, trying to, distract yourself. So focus first. So you can then go and apply that into your own life. This is what your problem is. Because a lot of you want to brand your problem as one problem that needs some expert to come and help you fix it. And that's why fake people are taking all your money. There is nothing, there is no special problem anywhere. So why don't you just pay attention now? Focus for 30 minutes. Don't say anything, because this is the genesis of your problem. I told you I'm going to trigger you and make you uncomfortable. There is no such thing as stagnation, guys. It doesn't exist. Everything is in motion. Everything is moving. Even the cells in your body, they are regenerating. Nothing is stagnant. Your life is not stagnant. It is retrogressing. Because it's either of the two. You are either progressing or you are retrogressing. You are either having a quantum leap or you are having a quantum regression. You are either moving forward or you are going backward. You are either going up or you are going down. That's what it is. There is no stagnation. Energy never stops. Energy either expands or contracts. There is kinetic energy, there is potential energy. But the main purpose of energy in principle is motion. Energy is meant to vibrate. It's meant to be moving. Right? So vibration doesn't necessarily mean, because when they say you are vibrating a frequency, it doesn't mean, frequency doesn't mean, oh, you are abundant, you are this. No, you can also vibrate the frequency of a charlatan. Charlatan frequency. You can move in, moving in circles is also regression rather, because it simply means that you are I don't want to say you're on the same spot, no, meaning you are not breaking new heights and scaling new grounds, but you can never be at the same spot. No, it's a loop, and even a loop itself is regression. Because when you are in a loop, you are going to perform below your own expectation. That's what's going to happen. Because energy never stops. So if you are not advancing, you are decaying. Period. If you are in a loop, you are decaying. If you are moving around the circle, you are decaying. In neuroscience, there is the reticular activating system, right? That filters information. And for many people, their reticular activating system has locked them into familiar patterns. So, and that's why they are experiencing the loop you are talking about now. Downtrending, thank you. And if you don't reprogram your brain between now and the end of the year, in preparation for 2026 to 2035, it may take some divine unexplainable, which I don't believe in, intervention or disruption to put you on track. Because for many people, they have been replaying the same life. You've been playing the same role, you're just changing your costume. You've been playing the same role, but you're just changing the costume. Yes, doing the same thing, the same way, expecting a different result. Because you have access to different costumes. Yeah, so people actually even think that, oh, things are happening for you, but nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Your future, you are not going to attract your future, you are going to install your future. You will not attract your future, you are going to install your future. That's why manifestation is a higher dimension of the law of attraction. Because there are many who in the last 9 years, all they have done is they have waited to attract their desire. No, now you are going to install your desire. That's why we call it 36-day manifestation and future design mastery, future installation. You are going to start installing the future that you want to see, because your future is inside you. Do you know your future is not outside of you? Your future is you are a carrier of your future. Your future is not separate from who you are right now, what you are right now. As you sit down, what your tomorrow is right there inside you. The seed of your future is in you. Every day you are becoming your future by the actions that you take and the actions that you don't take. You are becoming your future. If you are going to be obese and you're going to have health issues in the next 10 years, you're already doing the things that will create those realities for you. If you are going to be broke in the next 5 years, the actions that you are taking now or the actions that you are meant to take that you are not taking is already telling you where your future is. That's why it is called infinite intelligence, what you refer to as God. That intelligence is so intelligent and so structured that it did not put your future outside of you. It is inside you. Now you, anything you want to become, it's in your hand. So the question is, you're going to ask yourself, you're going to write in that journal, in that notebook is, what am I installing today? What kind of future am I installing? Am I reinstalling my past and uninstalling my future by the decisions and the choices that you make? Are you installing your past and uninstalling your future? You're meant to install the future that you desire to see. Because by 2034, I don't want to be a prophet of doom. There are people that if they don't take the necessary actions they are meant to take now, the same complaints they have been having for 9 years, in the last 9 years, they are going to still have the same complaints by 2034. If you needed 1 million naira, if the challenge you had when it comes to money 9 years ago was 1 million, and you are still having the challenge of 1 million in 2025, please listen to this very carefully. Some people are going to disagree with this and bring up excuses. Those are the people who don't want to change, who don't want to grow, who don't want to rise up to the things, the desires that they have for their own life, because you are the first beneficiary of the good things that happen to you in your life. If in 2017 1 million was a problem for you, 1 million naira, we're looking at the quadrant of your money now. So if in 2017 1 million naira was a big issue for you, And in 2025, October 31st, 1 million is still a problem for you. There is a big issue. It simply means that you have not grown. You have not progressed. You have retrogressed. It simply means that you have been moving around the circle. You've been in a loop. Because the challenge you should have as far as money is concerned in 2025, if your challenge when it comes to money in 2017 was 1 million, you should be having challenges of 10 million, 20 million naira in 2025. That is a sign of growth. Needs are natural part of your human journey. You are meant to have needs, and your needs are the signs of your growth. If you want to know if you are growing, check the needs you had 5 years ago and check the needs you have now. You don't judge your life by the needs that you have. You judge them by the quality of the needs. So if 1 million naira was a need for you in 2017, and 1 million is still a need for you in 2025, you have not grown. You have not moved forward at all. You are moving backward. You've had same complaints in the last 9 years. Same complaints in the last 9 years. If you were a teenager in 2017 and now you are old, 9 plus 18 or so. 9 plus 18 is 27, right? So you had identity crisis in 2017. You were being influenced by all manner of people. They could make you do anything. You had no mind of your own. And you are still having that challenge now. You have not grown. You have not evolved. You have not evolved. Matter of fact, you have become worse than you were in 2017. Now, close your eyes. You're going to imagine two things. You are going to imagine two scenarios. So you can understand how serious what I'm talking about is. So close your eyes and imagine you still living the same routine that you are living now in 2034. Imagine you still going through the same challenges you are going through now in the next 9 years. Imagine that. Imagine same income in 2034. Imagine same complaints. Same group of friends who can't lift you, you can't lift them. All of you are just there like crabs in hot water on a gas cooker. Imagine that for yourself in 2034. Now tell me how you feel. Imagine by 2034, you still calling your friends to help you with 5K. Imagine in 2034, you are still struggling to wake up early in the morning because you ate two sachets of noodles in the night with 5 eggs before you slept. You still feel this heaviness. Imagine you are still struggling with your health in 2034. Just imagine that kind of life and that experience. The same people who are laughing with you now, imagine they are still laughing at you in 2034. It's a brief imagination. I'm not saying you should stay in that kind of imagination. Now imagine you experiencing multiple proportion of the life that you are living now in 2034. I imagine international conscious city fully built and expanding in 2034, and sometimes I just start shouting. Comrade Isaac, you have microwave mentality. Sorry to say. They should just go to how you are going to reclaim it. And if they share it with you now because of this mentality, just want to go to left. Just tell us how to. That's not how it works. I wasn't there when you lost it. Yeah. So if you are waiting for them to quickly tell you how to reclaim it, please find someone else. There are a lot of people on social media who tell people in 1 minute how they can solve their problem. What's your number? What's your life path? What's your life path? 7. Yes. What's your... I don't do that here. We don't do that here. So if you are looking for microwave Indomie noodles, that's not what I am offering. Matter of fact, my desire is to have a people who I don't have to tell them how to do nothing. I just have to trigger them and help them activate their journey. Because the most authentic solution, the most authentic way to reclaim your power is in you. You can find it in yourself. Because one of the ways that people have been stuck and passive in life is all this how to, always looking for somebody to tell them how to. So the moment you tell them that the power is in them, they feel so uncomfortable. They are telling you it is in you and you are feeling uncomfortable. What are you worth now? When it comes to money, what are your money challenges right now? Is it 10 million naira? So imagine having a 100 million naira challenge. What is 100 million naira in 9 years? If your challenge now is 10 million, your challenge by 2034 should be like some 300, 400 million. Imagine it. You should be leaping and be dancing right now. Because that's the sign of growth. That's the sign of growth. That's a sign that you are growing. And that's going to be the experience of a lot of you watching me. Make room for expansion. Make room for expansion. Because this is the death of a cycle and the birth of a new one. This is the death of a cycle. See, this is the birth of a new cycle where you know what to do per time. This is the birth of a cycle where you are tapping into the depth of your soul. You are going to start living from your soul's algorithm. So if you join a session like this, the only reason you are doing is so that iron can sharpen iron and you can activate something else in you. Not because you are looking for someone to tell you how to every time for 9 years. Say after me, I am ready. Say after me, I am ready. I am ready to take aligned actions. I am ready. I am not playing in this next 9 years. I am not playing. Because when you look at the future of work and reward system, it is so scary. When you look at how people are not ready, it is so scary. Now, for people who are stranded and broke and busted right now, if they don't consider a change of their approach to life, they will be more broke, stranded, and busted in 9 years. That's how scary and risky it is. Because most of the structures and infrastructure you are depending on, you are waiting for, right? You are expecting some kind of deliverance and salvation from. They are collapsing. Work as we know it is collapsing. It has not produced any result for you in the last 9 years. Are you now going to still hope on that in the next 9 years? So if the last 9 years has been tough because you are depending on systems, on structures that have collapsed, imagine what the next 9 years will be if you keep hoping on those systems and those institutions as we know them. That's why, listen to me, the reason 2026 is very, very unique and important is because it is the first year in a new 9-year cycle. Now, there are many people watching this. This is your first time hearing about the 9-year cycle. For some people, the last 9-year cycle, they cut it in the 5th year, in the 6th year, in the 7th. Some people cut it in 2023. They didn't catch it from the beginning of 2017. But now you have this privilege to enter a new 9-year cycle with this consciousness. Because if you miss the first year of a 9-year cycle, you may spend the next 9 years trying to catch up. This is the root cause of heart condition. When people have heart condition, I mean conditions that linger. Because many people are waiting for their future to happen to them. Now say after me, my future is not an event waiting to happen. My future is a program waiting to be installed. My future is a structure waiting to be designed. You are going to architecture your future by yourself, and you're going to watch how you begin to grow and expand in the next 9 years. My future is not an event waiting to happen. I am installing my future right now. All the infrastructures I need to install my future, to design the future I desire, they are in me. Infinite intelligence is so generous and benevolent that all the structures, all the tools and resources that you need, they are right there before you. They are in you. Some of them are outside of you. The seed of life is in you. By the power of imagination, by the power of understanding your soul's algorithm, by the power of visualization, mind mapping, future design method, neuroscience activities and exercises, neuro-linguistic programs. All of these things are programs and exercises already there for you to use to intentionally create a quantum leap. You are going to create the quantum leap that you want to experience in your life. Listen, my brother, genuine faith is not something that is separate from all of the other activities that you are engaging in to do what needs to be done. So faith is not something that you take and put in what you are doing. No. The moment you stand up and you start taking aligned action, that is already faith. Because we make it look like faith is something that is just interdependent, that is independent of what you are doing. No. The moment you start engaging all of these actions, that is faith. You don't need to now I want to add faith. Faith is not something you add to what you are doing. No. No. God is not the extra you add to what you're doing. No, the moment you start moving, God is moving. They that wait upon the Lord, then go wait tired, then go suffer, cry. You don't wait on any Lord. Matter of fact, it is the Lord that is waiting on you. You won't mount up as wings as any eagles. You go cry. I told you I'm going to trigger you this evening. All of those conditioning and gibberish they have put in people's consciousness and subconscious. That's why they are waiting. I'm waiting on God. Waiting on what? It is a statement of people who are spiritually lazy. They are spiritually and mentally lazy. Because all the infrastructures, all the resources, all the tools that you need to carry out every assignment that you need to carry out, you already have them. So what the heck are you waiting for? We want to build the international conscious city. What am I waiting for? I'm moving to Abeokuta because that's where I want to build it. I'm waiting for the Lord to speak to me. You are confused, that's why. And then you are using all these Christian terminologies to keep yourself in the loop. You are keeping yourself in the loop using Christian terminologies. Your future is not an event waiting to happen. Your future is a program waiting to be installed. when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I can't even share with you the kind of ideas that we're about to start implementing in 2026. And you are going to watch it right before your very eyes, how we're going to take over that territory. You're going to see how we will take over that territory. Because every ingredient that is needed to achieve this goal is already part of the goal. Nothing is separate from your vision. No. Nothing is separate from your vision. Faith is part of your vision. Everything that you need to execute your vision, they are already inside the vision. The reason you think you need something extra outside of it is because you are not moving. It's that simple. You are not moving. So that's why you think maybe it's because I don't have faith. No, you are not taking action. You are not taking action. It's not a matter of faith. It's a matter of not taking action. Your future is not an event waiting to happen. Your future is a program that is waiting to be installed. Now let's look at this. The law of future design. How to install your future instead of wishing for it. A lot of the prayers that people pray is a prayer of wishy-washers. They are just wishing. That's why they are praying. So prayer is the biggest excuse of Africans. What has kept many people in the loop for 9 years is their prayer life. Prayer marathons. You can get angry, but I'm going to trigger you. I've told you. My goal is to ensure that I trigger as many as possible. So that by 2034, right, we have Yorubas, Igbos, Hausas, people from Calabar who are manifesting their glories independently. This is the way we are going to have a saner and better society. Government has nothing to offer anybody. Politicians, they have nothing to offer you. When people wake up to their consciousness and their calling, society will be transformed. You are there waiting for 2027 when another person will become president. A lot of our parents, they have been wailers. In the last 20 years, they have been wailing, and they are still wailing till date. You want that to be your story. Channel every energy to yourself. You are the number one in your life right now. You are entering a very delicate period in the history of humanity. From 2026, you are number one. You are number one. It is a year of planting the seeds that will germinate and bring forth the results and realities you want to see in the next 9 years. You should be the number one in your life. I'm telling you guys. The law of future design. How to install your future instead of wishing for it. I'm giving you tips and bits from the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery. Because manifestation is not magic. Manifestation is not magic. People have been lied to. Manifestation is intentional creation. Manifestation is intentional creation. That's what it is. Everything you are going to manifest them by a particular system and technology that is at work in you. You must first activate and service the technology because the technology is in you. According to the power that is at work in you, even your Bible tells you, according to the power that is at work in you. That's what your Bible says. And even your Quran tells you in Surah 7, it says that I have given you authority on earth and then provision for life. So meaning the infrastructure of authority that would help you access your provision is already with you. Why are you crying? Why are you waiting on God? Manifestation is not magic. You are going to design every part of your life that needs to be involved and engaged. How every part of your life, the algorithm of your emotions. Now, what kind of emotions do I need to express for this particular kind of desire? What kind of feelings do I need to entertain because of this desire? That's what manifestation is. What kind of emotions and feelings do I need to reject for the sake of this desire? Jesus said what he said: if your finger is going to cost you the kingdom, cut it off. There are some thoughts and beliefs, there are some associations, there are some mentalities that you need to cut off for the sake of what you want to manifest, of what you want to see in your life. You don't like the current realities that you are experiencing. You want to experience a new reality, but something must give way. For me to live is Christ and to die is gain, right? So something must die for something to live in your life. Something must die for something to live in your life. And let me be honest with you. The best way to let things die is to take new aligned actions. Take action. Take action. Take action. Because if you don't, nobody will do it for you. Some of you right now, you need to take charge of your feelings. Because the feeling is a prayer. You know, those of you who are in the community, you know I said the feeling is a prayer, right? So you cannot be saying something and be giving permission to contrary feelings and expect to see your desire. No. Religion tells you feelings don't matter. Feelings do. When it comes to creation, feelings do. Feelings are magnetic. You are an energy field vibrating a frequency, right? So the same way rituals are circuit breakers. You know what feelings are? Feelings are electric currents. They are the frequency. Feelings are the frequency. That's what your feelings do. The reason you have attracted the reality system is because you felt those type of realities. The frequency, you were expressing the frequency of those realities. So you attracted them into your life. Manifestation is creation. It's not delusion. Manifestation is creation. Even most of the people you have in your circle in your life currently, you attracted them by your feelings. How you felt about yourself. How you felt about your financial status. How you felt about your health. You always had feelings of being broke and busted. So most of your friends are broke and busted. Yeah, it's feelings. You have attracted the same people who also feel that they are broke and busted. They may wake up every morning and say, this year is my year of becoming a billionaire. But their feeling is saying otherwise. So there's a conflict. There's a conflict. So the first thing to change your future, to install the future that you desire, you must rewrite your mental programs. There are mental programs. You can never be better than the programs in your mind. We are programmable beings. Some of us, there are mental programs that we have had since we were young. They were installed by our parents, installed by virtue of our upbringing. You saw how your parents struggled for every penny, and they gave you the impression that it was normal. And then you have accepted struggling in life as a norm. You've accepted as a norm. Some of it is the experiences of your teenage and adulthood. They have formed some programs in your subconscious mind. That's what has happened. Mental programs. Mental programs. You must rewire your emotional responses. How do you respond to situation? How do you respond to situation? Now, a person can tell you something, something like, I'm making confessions about how I'm going to manifest 200 million in the next 12 months. And then just whilst they are telling their friend that and they are driving, their car broke down. This is a typical example. You see a lot of this every day. And then their car broke down in the middle of saying that I am manifesting 200 million in the next 12 months. Then their car broke down. And to fix the car is going to cost them 50,000. And in their account they have 500,000 naira. Now, their emotional response to their car breaking down is telling them something about their state of emotions. Because it's one thing to say I'm manifesting 200 million in 12 months. It's another thing to respond to something that requires 50,000 naira, even though you have 500k. So if you start, which kind of thing be this now? You owe 50,000. It simply means that there is a conflict between what you are saying and your emotions. People do this a lot. That's why when I pay for anything, I give thanks. When I pay for something, I give thanks. Car breaks down, there is money to fix it, thank you. When I went to Egypt in March, I gave my phone to one Arab, Betway you Arab. You know these Arab people. I gave my phone to you to make a video of me. You put my phone on one useless stand. The stand fell and the screen of my phone broke. And I didn't plan to buy a new phone. As soon as it happened, the guy started fidgeting. Hey, what's going to happen? I said, okay, don't worry. The phone is broken now. Will I die because phone is broken? I was even cracking jokes with him in Yoruba. I said, I was telling him in Yoruba, he was laughing. He didn't know I was just cursing him out. But I was just making jokes out of that, because what did I do? As soon as I landed in Nigeria, I went straight to go and get a new phone. I never complained. And I said to myself, this is a very great emotional response. Because many times you have the money to solve a particular need, but your emotional response to that thing is more or less like you don't have the money. You are angry that you have money to solve a problem that requires money. Your greatest joy should be that you have money to solve a problem that requires money. It's showing you your level of emotional response. It's showing you that your emotion is contrary to your desire and the things you are saying. Because there's a difference between your desire and your need. And the seed that we sow when it comes to our desire, they either make the harvest, they either make it flourish, or they hinder us from experiencing that harvest. So we must rewire our emotional response. Oh, it's a quadrant of your health. You have health issues. You have health issues, and guess what you are doing? You are quick to say, this is my liver problem, this is my kidney thing. And you are worried, you are so worried, and you are searching every now and then, looking for, platforms on social media where they are discussing the symptoms and the problem, to the point where you open up yourself to these empowering energies and frequencies. And before you know it, it weighs you down the more, and you are more sick and more sick. And you're asking yourself questions, why me? Why are all my friends healthy and me, I am not? I am sick. You are personalizing your health issues as if you are the only one with health problems in the world. Let me tell you something, because I practice what I preach. The experience I had in the whole of September, some of you probably sensed it. If I am not a practitioner of what I teach, Maybe some of you even hear by now that you don't go. What I'm laughing at like this, but listen to me. When my time comes, I will go, but not now. So, symptoms, even if it has gone beyond the level of symptoms, my body can heal itself. The necessary steps I need to take, I will take them and I'm going to be healed. But I'm not going to give my energy to fear. No. You are too powerful for that. It's your emotional response. Thank you, I'm protected. Let me give you a funny gist. You know, between September and October, I did a lot of things, and then, I did a lot of energy work and stuff. And it dawned on me, because I have a lot of people who feel that I am the reason why their husband, their wives, their children are now doing occultic things. A lot of people actually feel that way, that I'm trying to convert their family members to the occult. Someone actually someone called me today and she said I should speak to her mother. So the next thing her mother said was, "You are the one that is trying to convert my daughter." And I said, "Convert your daughter to what?" I said, "Ma, convert your daughter to what?" Say, "You want to convert my daughter to those things?" I said, "Oh." So there are a lot of people out there who feel that I am on a journey to initiate and convert people to some kind of dark occult and all of those things. And listen to me, I was not aware of that. Yeah, I know there are bad energies and all of those kind of things, yeah? But during all of my energy work, I discovered, I was told by revelation, by all of those divination, and it was revealed to me that there are a lot of energies that are work. I have not even scratched the surface of what I'm meant to do, and all those energies are already working against me. Like, this guy. And I was responding. My emotional response to those things, even though I did not know them, they were quite aggressive and wrong. I say, you must manage your energy. You must take charge of your emotional response. That's what I started doing. You must take charge of your emotional response. One of the ways contrary energies take over your life is when you don't respond correctly. When your emotional response is not done correctly, it affects everything. It affects the whole paradigm. So you must rewire your emotional response. You must redesign your daily rituals. We must do that. You must redesign your daily rituals. Not everyone deserves your energy. Redesign your daily rituals. There is no sustainable greatness without rituals and routines. So there are people who you must find a way to redesign your daily rituals so that there is a level of convenience. Because there are people who don't do their power cycle again. Because they have to go to work, it's tedious, they come back, they are tired. But you are the captain of your life. You are the captain of this ship. You must find a way to navigate that path and redesign your daily rituals, because it is impossible for you to have sustainable greatness without rituals and routines, especially those of you who are in the public space. You interact with people every day. You must have a life of rituals and routines. You must cast a spell around your name. I've told you that. You must cast a spell around your name. Because everyone who has tried to do anything that is against you, they will use your name. You must cast a spell around your name. You must cast a spell around your name. During the 36-day manifestation, I'm going to teach a session. There will be a session on how to use the Grabovoi codes and sound frequencies. Right? We're going to use Fruity Loops, all these production softwares. I want to teach you how to use the Grabovoi codes and sound frequencies to cast a spell around your name. So your name begins to carry the syllables. The syllables. Your name has syllables, right? And mathematics is very musical. And music is very spiritual. Right? So many people don't even know the syllables in their name. That's the beauty of numerology. It deals with, that's why the power of Y in numerology. You know, Y is sometimes consonant, other times it is what? It is a vowel sound. Okay, so all of these things put together, you're going to be taught how to use it to create a sound frequency that you can now use to cast a spell around your name. I've had people who told me, you know, they wanted to do something not to harm anybody. Not that I don't know the things you can do, some magic to harm people. I know it, but I won't do it except the person tries to harm me. You know, but I've met people who told me, you know, this thing, this man, you know, my office, organization, and I simply told them, do you know this man? Like, I really don't. Do you know the kind of things he's into? You want to bring a man's name into an energy work and you don't know the man. Some people try it and then they have to go through a lot of stress, because most of the people you want to use their name, they have also casted a spell around their own name. They've casted the spells around their name, so you must cast spells around your name. A lot of us, we have wasted 9 years reacting. It is time to start responding. The next 9 years must be 9 years of response. 9 years of response. 9 years of being intentional. 9 years of doing what needs to be done. 9 years of taking the bull by the horn. 9 years of not waiting for any savior. Nobody is coming to save you, guys. No prophet, no politician, no president, no father, no mother. Nobody is coming to save you. You must respond. You must take charge of your life. You must take over the affairs of your own life. Because 9 years from now, you don't want to be in the same place where you are. And some of you, if the last 9 years of your life has been great, you don't want to recycle the last 9 years, because in the next 9 years, the world would have advanced. A lot of things would have changed. So you are meant to move and progress with time. Everything is evolving, guys. So fine, from 2017 to 2025, your economy has moved forward, a lot of things has changed, but there is more. You must tap into that more, so you can have a better, right, more fulfilling next 9 years. That's the way life is structured. You must take charge of your feelings and your emotions. That's what we must do. We must take cognizance of the kind of energies we allow around us. Ajimeko sent me a video, very powerful. You must understand that there are people who their energy will never be compatible with your energetic space. Your energetic space would repel some people. You didn't do anything wrong, but they are not meant to be part of your next 9-year journey. I hope you know this. We're talking about 2025 Universal Year 9, year of endings. Because there are energies, there are beliefs, there are mentalities, there are thoughts and patterns that if you carry them into 2026, they are going to stay with you for the next 9 years. And they are not in alignment with where you are meant to be. They are not in alignment with your desire. They are not in alignment with what you want to see in your life. So the last 2 months, tomorrow we move into November, right? Those of you in the community, we're not giving anything to anyone this month. Go right into your own chamber, the chamber of your mind and your soul, and start practicing self-audit, self-examination. Not just for 2025, but the last 9 years. The last 9 years. Go back memory lane. Where was I in 2017? Where am I now? Where do I want to be in the next 9 years? What do I need to do? Success is planned. Failure is also planned. Success is planned. Failure is also planned. And that's why I'm here. Well, as much as possible, to the best of my ability, for as many as are willing and ready to lead the quality of life they need to live. Those are the people I am here for. I am not here for the masses. I'm not an activist. I am here for people who are ready to embark on a journey of authentic spiritual awakening. People who are ready to take their own sword, right? Sharpen their own sword and use their own sword to fight their own battles. Those are the people I'm here for. I'm not here for charlatans. That's what Vaughn said. Those are the people I'm here for. And if you are one of them, you can count on it that it doesn't matter how your last 9 years was. A lot of people struggled all through 2017 to 2025. Then in 2020, COVID happened. You know, there are many people who 2017 was really good, 2018 was really fantastic, 2019, then COVID happened. Then everything crashed. It was because of the foundation that they laid. COVID shouldn't have affected anything. There are people who, it was during COVID, they became multi-millionaire. How about that? But infinite intelligence, God, however you relate with infinite intelligence, is now giving us a clean slate, another 9 years, right before our very eyes. It's presenting another clean slate to us from 2026. See, I'm presenting this to you. At the end of the next 9 year cycle, you are meant to have become a master and a builder. The goal of the next 9 years is to become a master and a builder. The architect of the next decade. We are going to know them from now, what they are doing with their time and their attention now. The things they are giving their focus to. We're going to know them now. And that's why I'm here. Because listen, I'm looking for people I'm going to grow with and become powerful with. Because we're not going to be under any, yes, we're going to obey the laws of the land, but we are not people who want to be, we are people who are expressing our sovereignty, not survival. We're not under any form of government, political party, no. We are institutions in our own rights. Yes. I have had people several times, I'm going to close here, I've had people several times who told me, you know, a lot of your popular pastors are my friends, but no, it can't be public, right? And I've had a lot of servants that say, oh, what you are doing, you need like an institutional backing. So maybe if you can change the tone, you know, so that it can be like maybe esoteric Christianity. So you need institutional backing. No, you don't have any institution backing you. Islam is not backing you, Christianity is not backing you, and they've told me several times it's going to be difficult in this space, this African space. Let it be difficult. Leave it like that. I have no allegiance to any institution. Yes, maybe if I agree, if I, it's just to put something together. Before you know it, by next year I'm also driving one. That's not the goal. That's not the goal. We are going to be the institutions. We are going to be, each one of you, you are the institution. You are the system. You are the technology of your future. However you want to do it, nobody is trying to convert you from anything to anything. I'm not here to convert anybody. I have no religion to convert you to. But you must become a sovereign state in your own rights. You must become an institution. You must become a nation, because you are a nation. You're not just an individual, you are a nation. That's why the choices that you make affect other people, because you see yourself as just one person. No. You are a nation. You have a constitution. And as many who are ready to discover that sovereignty in them and start seeing themselves as the nations that they are. I'm telling you, not just me, there are several other people out there who infinite intelligence has sent your way to help you as you journey through life. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. Marathon, shouting and screaming, sweating is a distraction. You can do all that, but if you are not connected, if you are not plugged in to your soul, to your soul's blueprint and your soul's contract, you are going to shake your head for the next 9 years and nothing is going to happen at the end of the day. There must be this passion, this passionate pursuit of your soul's contract, to be within the confines of what your soul is saying to you, to be in alignment with your soul's blueprints. That's how you're going to be getting instructions. You're going to be getting insight, revelations. The still small voice will speak to you. Go here, do this. You know who to call. You know where to go. You know what to do. I have never begged to be with any politician in my life, and I have a lot of politicians in my circle. And yet, many of you here you can confirm it. I talk to politicians anyhow. Some of them are my friends. I respect them as friends, but when it comes to politics, I see them as clowns. And yet, I am having every day new politician friends. You are not here to be begging and be kissing anybody's ass. That's not why you are here. The reason you are begging, struggling, trying to kiss people's ass, is because you are disconnected. You are not in alignment with your soul's contract, your soul blueprint. You are not working within the confines of the algorithm of your soul. We cannot continue to live like that from 2026. It's not going to work. You will stress yourself out for nothing. You will stress yourself out. When I say some things that I say, I'm not saying them so that I can boast. When you become the Lord of your universe, right, you will discover that life is not as hard as people paint it to be. Nothing is really mysterious. It becomes mysterious when we refuse to work within the confines of our soul algorithm. As many as are led by the algorithm of their soul, right? They are the sons, lordship, ownership, builders, architects, masters. That's what it is. Not beggars. Not political askisas. And when you begin to walk in this light, just watch your life. Listen, I have said a lot of you, by 2026, you are going to come to a place of notoriety, visibility. Many of you are going to, let me use the word trend. You are going to start trending in 2026. But if you are not prepared for that trend, now that trend will finish you. Yeah. That visibility, if you don't understand and you don't prepare, you don't plan, lay the proper foundation, that visibility is going to frustrate you. Because for a lot of people, listen, 2026 to 2034 is their 9 years of reward. You have suffered too much. And suffering is a part of life. Suffering is a legitimate part of life. But your own is long suffering. You've suffered too long. So the next 9 years is meant to be your 9 years of harvest. For you must plug in, you must activate, you must prepare. Your soul must be ready. Your emotions, your feelings, your mentality must be ready. You must create the space for that harvest to take place. And it's going to happen. Let's close with this. Say after me. I am ready. I am ready for my harvest. I am ready for my harvest. I am ready for my harvest. I'm ready to put myself out there. Because my essence is so authentic that it deserves to be rewarded. I am ready to put myself out there because my essence is so authentic that it deserves to be rewarded. I am ready to put my name, put all of myself, my gift out there. Some of you are afraid. You don't want to make mistakes. I am ready to step out. I am no longer going for perfection because I am already a genuine human being. The world is not looking for perfect people. The world is looking for genuine people. Yes. So say after me, I am a genuine person. And I take my genuineness to the marketplace. I take my genuineness to the relationship space. I take my genuineness to kings. I take my genuineness to queens. I take my genuineness everywhere I go. I put my genuineness on the table of negotiation and discussion. And because your essence is too authentic to be ignored, your essence is too unique to be, you are too unique for people to ignore you. You've seen signs in your own life that you are just too unique for people to ignore you. You are waiting for people to call you, tell you you are special, you are this. You have to start telling yourself how unique and special you are. You need to start exploring the depth of your soul to understand that you are so unique. I have met people in my life who I met them and then yes, they are human beings. I respected and honored them, but I never saw them as superior to me. Why should I? Why should I? Because I know who I am. This is a season to tap into your identity, who you are. This is that season to tap into the depth of your soul, to sharpen your essence, your identity. Because when you function from that place, from that knowledge, thank you, because your soul knows. Your soul knows. Your soul knows. Your head may not know, but your soul knows. You may not even look like it. You may not look like it, but your soul knows. And because your soul knows, and you are plugging in and tapping into the depth of your soul, what happens? You begin to function. You begin to live your life in alignment. Things start falling into place. The quadrants of your desire, your spirit and your soul quadrant, your body and your health quadrant, your money and your work quadrant, your relationship and your family, everything just starts aligning for you. people who don't need to be in your life. They will make the mistake by themselves that will take them out of your life. Because you are in alignment. Yeah, so sometimes you say that, is it because of what? Is it because did I do something? Did they do something? Did I do something? No, nothing. Nobody did nothing. Yeah, you are connected. You are too in alignment with your soul. For people who are not in alignment with what you stand for, to be in your energetic space, so they had to leave. Money will come to you in avalanche of abundance. You never get to a place where you lack. No. You may not have as much, you may not be as rich as Dangote because that's not your goal, but you will never get to a place where you are stranded. No. Because you are in alignment with your soul, and your soul knows the next opportunity that will bring the big breakthrough to you. Your soul knows. Your head may not know, but your soul knows. Your soul knows the next place you need to go to, that you will meet somebody there, and that will be boom. Your soul knows. So let your soul say yes. Say yes to your soul, and your soul will say yes to you, and you and your soul will be working together. We're going to stop there tonight. TheFemiJubal.com, www.thefemijubal.com. The website is live, and the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery, which is 36 days, is going to start on the 16th of December. You don't want to miss it. So all the sessions we're going to be having now is going to be pre-36-day masterclass. So I'll see you again on Sunday for the Sunday school as we continue these triggering, uncomfortable sessions that will help you start planning, not just for 2026, the 12th calendar year, but to start planning for the next 9 years of your life. The change makers, the architects, and the builders of the next 9 years, they are here right now. The leaders of the next 9 years are here. The influencers of the next 9 years, you are here. Not too many people are planning their next 9 years. They are waiting for December to start asking God for die-minute miracle. But you are not like that. You are ready to take the bull by the horn. So on Sunday, 11 a.m., we're going to see. So thank you so much, guys, for joining the session tonight. I wanted to make sure it's 1 hour 30 minutes, but we have done 1 hour 47 minutes. Thank you. And see you on Sunday for Sunday school. Have a